Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Cloud Out. So today we are going to talk about your different styles of chargers, and Travis is going to brag about his brand new one. So this is going to be a Travis episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck, everyone hates Travis, but hey.
Everybody loves Travis.
You love me because of my...
You're Frohawk.
Frohawk?
Miley Cyrus.
Oh shit, don't fucking call that shit. She fucking took my style. But anyways, yep, we're gonna dive in and we're gonna speak about a couple of the chargers that we went through and also what we have on the table itself. And we're gonna do a little up close and personal with a few of them. Not too up close, not for a very long time, but we're just gonna go the gist of it and what we think is the best one and what's more convenient for our type of style of vaping. Yeah, this is Cloud Out Studios, and let's get diving underneath what really charges our mods. We're just gonna go. Oh, we're gonna go right to left.
You silly bastard.
Alright, so what we have on the far right side and you guys is actually a UM20 charger from Intelligent. From Nightcore.
Nightcore. Yeah, Nightcore.
And then the middle one over there is Intelligent. No. Why am I blanking on the
Yeah,
fucking
IntelliCharger I2.
I was gonna tell an Intelligent. Ooh, don't do that. Oh, I'll go over that. Why? Then on the far left we have the eFest 6-bay charger. But basically, what me and like a lot of people, we start out with like a single battery that charges. I was like,
Straight into the wall.
yeah, straight in the wall, and it did everything. I'm glad of it, but fucking hey, it took
Dude,
so long.
I used to have like 5 of them just
Really?
to charge all my. Well, yeah, 'cause I was running dual 18650s with a single bay charger.
Oh shit! I bet you were good at that.
Yeah, man, it was horrible.
Yep.
But then I finally got the.
Oh fuck, that's the one I forgot. I was gonna get the eFest soda charger.
Oh.
Yeah, I let someone borrow that, and I totally forgot to mention it to her. But anyways, the second charger that I went to is the eFest soda charger. I'm calling it soda because it said soda on it. I'm pretty sure the name's wrong, but I haven't really done much backstory on that one. I just got it. I didn't really care. That one's a dual charger. That guy was actually pretty good. But as for telling what your battery percentage is at, it's pretty hard to tell. But anyways, we're gonna go with the ones. What was like any different ones you got, or is it just pretty much the chargers that we have right here?
Well, see what I got 2 of the Nightcore i2s, and then my UM20. That's all I got.
Right.
Other than I still have one of them.
Oh, it's actually made by Nightcore too.
I have one of them single plug into the wall ones. I just can't find it.
You can't find it. The single ones that plug in right in the wall, it's okay to get just for now if like you're gone for like all day and you want to come back home and you just want to charge that battery and just have a low stamina to it. It's fine to use, but you're not gonna get like within 2 hours you're gonna get a fully charged battery. Can't actually say so. But yeah, I went from the single charger in the wall type outlet, went to the Nightcore 2-bay, and then I went to the Nightcore 4-bay. That was pretty good. And then I went to the eFest soda charger. Then I came up to the eFest 6-bay. As for the UM10 charger, that guy is actually the only one out of this group that will actually charge just like your phone. You can just plug it in the micro SD port to it. You can charge it pretty much anywhere you pretty much really want to. Laptops, cars.
Well, see, the UM20 is what I use. I'm a driver, so when I'm going on long runs, I'll burn through my batteries quick. So all you need to carry is the same thing. Charge the same USB port as your cell phone. So your cell phone car charger will plug right into that and charge your batteries. It has a beautiful little display on it. It tells you what your percentage is and everything. I really like it. It's not one I would use in my house. I mean, it's my. I only use it for my car or my truck. But the next one up, I want to tell them about that.
The Nightcore IntelliCharger 2, that guy is actually pretty decent. It's a really good at-home type charger, and also if you want to travel with it, that's really good too. Both of these chargers right here are very convenient to travel along with, and also to have at home as well if you needed it to. The one portion I really like to point out about the UM20 charger is that you don't really have to give up a USB port. It actually has a USB port underneath of it, so that's really cool and really handy as well. So if you kind of want more of a universal type charger, I would say go with UM10. I mean UM10. No, UM20. My bad.
UM20.
Oh, they did come out with UM10s. That's right. Come on about it. But anyways, the IntelliCharger iCore 2. It's really good at home. It actually tells you. It doesn't tell you percentages. It gives you more of a bar perspective. What I kind of found out, the bar perspective, it's more of like a 3.6 volts. And it can relive a battery at 3.5, no, a 3.2. And after that, it's really having troubles to hype it up. But this guy, it can be charged 12 volt, or you can just plug in the one that they got you with. And to me, that's pretty much the way I go with it.
Standard power cord.
Yeah, standard power cord.
Or what is that, DC-10 or something like that? The other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and both of these chargers do the whole range of it. As for the UM20, it doesn't do 2650 because of the convenience of like how small it is. It's not going to do that. But as for the IntelliCharger port 2, that guy actually does do 2650. So if you have 2650s, I would say go ahead and go with the IntelliCharger port 2. And that's pretty much it on those two.
Yeah, they're pretty basic.
Yeah, they're basic. Oh, prices. On the UM20, I'm really sorry, I can't go on the 10. On UM20, it costs right around 15 up to 25 bucks. It depends on where you're gonna go. As for the IntelliCharger port 2, that guy actually ranges from, I believe I've seen it online for like 15 bucks. And if you I found one online that was 45 fucking bucks. Are you serious?
You gotta watch when you're doing that shopping online. People will put just ridiculous prices because, I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I've sold some stuff on eBay for double what it was worth, just because people have let it bid that high, and or I started out close to what it's worth, and they just overbid it or whatever. But always, before you buy anything online, always check. My rule of thumb is check 3 sites. There's 3 fucking billion vape sites out there. You type in vape online vape store and your computer probably is gonna crash. But always, if you see something you're like, oh, that might be a good price, that seems reasonable, check another site or 2. If 3 sites have it right around the same price, you're probably getting a deal. But I've seen mods like, what was the one I just seen? I almost lost my mind over.
I bet you I can tell your price, and I'm pretty much sure I can out fucking do it.
It was what was that one that was blowing up all the time? Cherry Bomber. I want an authentic, original Cherry Bomber V1. Not to use. I just want one because I like the way they look. I want the black and silver one just for my collection. And I seen a site had them for $49.99. The V1.
Authentic?
Maybe it was a clone.
The authentic ones are like fucking 200 bucks.
Okay, no, it was a clone then. No, it was the clone.
Well, it ranges from like 100 bucks up to 200 bucks, but because we're on that subject, go on.
Yeah, but I was like, you know what? I checked like 3 other sites. You can get them for 15 bucks. Nobody wants them. They fucking explode.
Yeah, well, you gotta be really responsible with it. Like that, to me, that you need to at least have a year experience in order to understand it. I mean, not truly a year, but to understand batteries, understand RDAs.
I just like the picture.
Right, the little girl.
The the girl from Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, pen up shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. But now that because we're on that subject, There's an IPv5 coming out.
Yeah.
I saw one fucking site, and I can't tell you how much fucking balls they have, and I might link it just so everyone can laugh at it. A site had it going for fucking 10 grand.
10 grand?
10 grand.
Nobody's gonna buy a mod for 10 grand.
No, I don't even know, like, do you rather have a fucking car paid off, or you want to get a...
I'll tell you what, if you or anybody you know bought a mod for 10 grand, go ahead and just fucking...
Take it and slap them in the fucking face.
Yeah, drown
Jesus
them.
Christ.
Drown them.
But back on the charger suspect of itself. The battery, how long it takes for these guys to charge for itself, I found out it takes about 4 hours for this guy to charge, and roughly around the same area for this one. I feel as if this guy's a little more accurate on the percentage wise and actually where it's at. And after you pull off the charger and you put it back on there, it's actually the same one. But as for the Intelligent Charger 2, it would say it's fully charged, and sometimes when I pull it off and it's not fully charged, it's about 80% way. Maybe it's because it's getting old, or maybe because I have bad batteries again. I don't know. But I have like fucking 14 batteries, so there's no way.
Not me.
But anyways, my pride and joy, I just picked this guy up about 2 weeks ago from a local vape shop of mine. I picked that guy up, and it does come with a price, but to me, I think the price is really comparable, because we got two of them that go for range for $20, and this guy, it charges everything that you can fucking think of.
Those are really?
Yeah, it charges fucking everything, even AA batteries. I'm not gonna say that. No, never mind.
It doesn't really? Does it really?
Yeah, I don't highly recommend it at all.
I won't recommend it.
No.
Fuck, let them do whatever they want to do. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to give you my opinion.
Online, I seen it roughly. I seen the cheapest one was $49.99, and I seen one for $52, and the third one I saw was $60.
That's not a bad price though.
It's not for a 6-bay charger, and
it almost seems like with chargers though. It almost seems like you're paying $10 a slot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you think about it. These are about $20, give or take a little bit.
Single one was $10.
60 something bucks, you know. I mean, you're paying about $10 a slot.
Oh yeah.
Anything drastically over that, if you can break it down to anything less or more than that, it might be a little overpriced. Anything less than that might be a good deal.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I would say this is the fastest charger I've ever fucking had. I'm sorry I'm cussing a lot, but I'm just so excited. This guy is, it took a 3.5 volt battery within 40 minutes, 40 minutes below, no, right around like 38 minutes, it fully charged a battery on 2 amps. I don't recommend.
Fucking beautiful.
It is. I highly don't recommend charging your batteries all the time at 2 amps, because to me it seems like it's overpowering it every single time. But if you want to use it here and there, you have a quick shot, you have a quick way to, you want to quickly charge it, go ahead and use 2 amps, but don't use it too much. But we're going to talk more about that guy. That guy has a lot more specs on it compared to these guys. These guys are pretty standard. It charges them at...
Well, dive right into this, because I want to know more about it. It looks like there's an app.
Yep. There's an app for that guy. So let's say you're in one, like we're in Cloud Now Studios over here, and then over in like a different part of the room, I can actually hook it up to my Bluetooth sensor, and I can download an app, and it actually tells me a percentage of each slot, and I can change each slot to its certain amp settings. This guy charges at up to 2 amps and goes down to 0.5 amps as well. What's really cool too is that actually it's pretty basic. It does what it needs to do. It's not too flashy. They just basically said we want something that charges it fast, and we want to have a lot of bay system to itself, and not only that, have a little alternative to it, to where you don't have to get up all the time. You can just download the app, see what you're looking at, and you're good to go.
It's gorgeous. It's a very nice charger. But I mean, 40 minutes for fucking 6. Jesus Christ. Good Lord.
Yep.
I couldn't even imagine. I'd fucking vape my face off. I'd never run out of batteries.
Ready to go ahead and dive up close then?
Let's dive up.
All right. Alright, first up is the UM20 charger. This guy's pretty basic, but at the same time a little bit more tech savvy. So over here we just got our standard, I don't even know what the fuck to call these. Pull out pins? No.
Battery sled?
Yeah, battery sleds, sorry. We got our standard battery sleds with a little spring stoppers over here, which I like to play with here and there. As for the back portion, what I was talking about, the USB, you don't actually have to sacrifice it. But you can charge like your phone, you can charge your mod with it as well. So that's pretty cool. And also, I like using it as like a little stand sometimes. That way when you're kind of far away, you can kind of set it up the way you want. That way you can charge it and you can still see it. So that's pretty cool. And also, it kind of seems like more of a traveling type charger just because once you plug in the USB, you can plug it in over here and just wrap around your cord around here. That way you have a little charging port and also it's not all like freaking clutterish. So yeah, display's pretty nice. It lights up. It does the whole percentage type deal. And then over here, if you want to do like regular, just straight charge this, you can hit to that, or you can go USB to where it does both. And one will charge more than the other, just because whatever you want to charge faster is what you're gonna set this guy to. And then next one up is IntelliCharger i2. This guy is pretty basic. You got your 9-volt, or you can simply, yeah, it's 9-volt, or you can do the standard cord that they give you. We do our basic battery sled, and this guy is the one that you do 2650s on. And there's no spring stoppers here, but I didn't think it was too much of a hassle to do it. Here's the backside. You gotta mark them. You don't know who the fucking's gonna steal it, so mark them. So yeah, this guy's pretty basic, and so is the other guy. Oh, one portion that I almost yelled at Zach for. If you notice too, I'm not messing around with these guys too much, because if you really do mess around with these too much, they don't have any spring to them, and also you can possibly bend these little backers right here. If you bend them too much, it's not gonna make conductivity with the battery, and then it kind of sets alone by itself. It's not terrible to kind of mess around with it for a little bit, but don't just sit there and hold it back and everything like that. All right. So pretty much what's main of the episode is probably going to be pretty much this guy, the eFest 6-bay charger. This guy is pretty cool. And the presentation on this is pretty basic, but yet very flashy to where it catches your eye. That's what happened to me. As you see over here, we can actually get applications for them, well, apps for them, to where we can have Bluetooth settings to it. I don't have it hooked up. To me, I just basically put it on at night, and I just leave it alone. Anyways, what's really cool about this is that they actually have a comic on the back on how basically this guy got started, the 6-bay charger. I'm not sure if they just made fun of it, or they just really, this is how it was basically created up. Yeah, go ahead and pause the video whenever you want to, and then just read it out. I mean, it's pretty damn funny. I'm really glad they did that too. And also it gives you the specs on it, but that's what I'm really here for. So as we first open it up, it's like Christmas all over again. Happy holidays, by the way. That's my stepdad. I gotta answer that. Yeah, the eFest charger, it's pretty damn good. And I'm going to show you, this is pretty much what you get right off the bat. We got our standardized cord. And I would highly recommend using this cord just because it comes with it, and to me it's really hard to find the actual cords for them, so why not keep it? And then over here we got the actual hardware itself, and just pretty much basic up front. We got user manuals, we got warranty systems of it. And because this is a review video, I'm going to go ahead and let you read all about it. Here you go. Try to read that as fast as you can. Hurry, go, and go, and go, and go. No, fuck that shit. Anyways.
You don't need user manuals, you have us.
America.
Clown Out Studio is your user manual.
Okay, so this guy's pretty different, but at the same time, it's really useful. Do we have a 2650?
Yeah, whole bunch of them.
Ooh, we actually have an EFES too.
Flashy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, if you notice these two bays over here, these are actually the ones meant for 2650s, because if you put it right in the middle, it's going to pretty much stop everything. It will still work, but you can't use these two chargers over here. So, please recognize that. And as you see, if I put this guy over there, still charging. I know I don't have it plugged in and everything like that. We actually don't have a cord that's really close to it, do we?
Yeah.
We do? Okay.
Unplug the laptop, not the light.
That thing's fucking bright, dude.
Studio light. It's supposed to be bright. Oh, we're gonna have to compromise.
This is a laptop.
Bottom one.
Remember, kids, pull from the actual outlet itself, not the... Oops. Ready? Okay, so sorry about the whole cutting off the situation over here. But anyways, as you see, we got our little display over here, and if you put this guy on, it will recognize it. And here we go. We got slot 1, and it'll tell us the voltage here in a second. No battery. What? That's not normal. Oh, because it's on paid for. Anyways, this guy's at 4.07 volts, and then it tells all the systems of it. And what's really cool, on this first bay charger and the 6 bay charger, we can actually change the amperage of it. So we got 1 amp right now, and then if you click again, it should change it to 2 amps. There we go. We got 2 amps going on. So with this 2 amp battery, and because it's a 2650, it's probably going to take about an hour to fully charge it. Well, actually at this moment, it's going to charge it pretty fast, because it's already at 4.2. Never mind. It just charged it right there, you guys, and you see it right there and happen. Anyways, this guy's an EFES charger, so props to them. Anyways, if we put on a different battery, this guy should be almost dead. Let's go back to the first bay. Come on. Come on. There we go. And it's going to recognize it. I know you can recognize it. There we go. Start 3.9 volts. And amperage right now is at 1 amp. And then this guy just likes to be weird. Alright, there we go. So, with that amount of time of 3.6 volts, I would say it's probably going to take about maybe roughly... I would say it's going to take another 40 minutes just for that. And 2 amps, it should be right around the same too. But anyways, let's say... I'm just going to go ahead and put a fuck ton of batteries on it, because why not? Oh, while I'm putting on these batteries, also, these guys charge all the batteries that you can ask for. We got button tops, stuff like that, everything. So, if you notice, we have all the batteries on here. This guy, it can only charge 4 amps total of itself. So even though you put these guys at 2 amps, it will not charge any of these. But actually, it has a little protection to it. So let's go ahead and see if it actually does it this time. Ah, see, it's already cycling. This thing is a little bit difficult to use sometimes. Yep, there we go. So you notice over here, it keeps changing the 1 amp to 0.5 amp. Simply because we cannot charge every single battery at 2 amps. This guy can only register at 4 amps total of itself. So, if we take off these 2 batteries, and then we select it again, and we go up to 2 amps. This thing actually, the only con I have is that sometimes it takes a little second to recognize it. There we go. Now we're on 2 amps, and then I can go over here to the 6 bay charger, and it should not allow me to charge at 2 amps. Yep,
There we go. So we got 1 amp and we got 0.5 amp. Because total of these actually equals out to 4 amps. So if we take out this guy again, and slot 1's on 2 amps, and if we go over here to slot 6, give it a second, there we go, and we select it up. Then now, I gotta have that. Try this again. There we go. Now we got 2 amps on both of these. So if you really want a fast charge on your 2-bay type battery system itself, the first bay and the 6 bay will do that for you. I do not have the Bluetooth settings set to it, and also the app itself. For some reason my phone will not allow me to download it. I'm not sure exactly why, but I'm pretty much sure it's because of just my phone. So sorry I can't really show that to you, but basically the gist of it is that it shows you each slot setting to it and what the percentage is set at, and also you can set the amps on each single one if you wanted to. So in other words, I'm not gonna put all the batteries on there, but if we have four of them in here at the moment, we can all set them at 1 amp because it equals up to 4 amps. And then if we want to charge like a couple of them a little bit underneath and the rest of them at 1 amp, you can do that. One thing I would like to say about not charging, but when you're actually taking one of the chargers for like more of, let me restart that shit. 1, 2, 3, and we're clouding out over here. Okay, anyways. One thing I would say about if you're ever traveling with the charger itself, I typically don't use, what am I talking about? I typically don't have the charger like plugged in over here and I start wrapping it because it adds a lot of tension to this portion. Even though it has this little ripple effect to it, that way it doesn't do that. I still don't trust it because you can actually bend it inside or you can bend it out here. So I just take these out and wrap them by itself. A little tip for you guys to make sure your cords stay nice and lengthy and they stay up to date. Alright guys, so we're going to go back out to normal view. That way we're going to talk a little bit more about it and see what's more bang for your buck.
Alright, now that we're back to normal view. So, went up close. Travis gave you a rundown a little bit deeper into each charger. So I'd say, personally, in my opinion, the 6 bay is amazing. It's awesome. It's by far the top shelf chargers. Me, I have 2 of the Intel charger i2s. That's what I use every day. And then the UM20, that's what I use for work, just in case I start running low on battery. I can just quickly plug it in to anything. That's in my opinion, I don't know, maybe if there's something else out there that I don't know about, that is by far the best travel charger you can have.
Which one?
The UM20.
UM20? I think so too. Like, both of these guys are all these guys are pretty well to like travel with. It's just that the capacity of it is what's going to get you. So UM20, by far, pretty much one of the best.
You know what I found with this little bastard? You can plug your cell phone charger into it.
Yeah.
And then what I do is I stand it like this, and I put it like all the way down by my windshield, and it'll just sit there. It won't slide. I kind of was hoping I'd be able to like clip it on my visor or something.
Oh.
You know, but
cool.
I can't.
That'd be cool.
Because in my truck I got 2 cup holders and that's it.
Oh. Shit.
So usually I got like a drink in one and then my mod and my juice in the other. So I was like, man, where can I put this? And I stood it up and I was like, oh, and it just like fits just like beautifully. I was like,
that's really cool.
bonus. Just I wouldn't recommend having your defrosters on. Then you might be calling AAA.
Yeah, no kidding.
So.
Yeah, all the price points for it, like Zach said a long time ago at the beginning of this video. I know it might probably be kind of lengthy, but pretty much every time they add a bay to a charger, you're gonna be paying more for it, like actual bays.
Nice.
See what I did there?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to cheap babes. Thank you for being cheap. Thank you. Anyways, for at-home chargers, I know there's a lot of chargers out there. I went through a few of them. I asked a lot of people about certain ones, and to me, it feels like at home, this is pretty much the best charger to go with. The build quality of it, the simplicity of it, and not only that, it gets down to the fucking point to where if you want to charge a battery really fucking fast, go for it. If you want to charge the battery overnight but yet be really stable consistency, go for it. And you want a charger that completely turns itself off, go for it. I mean, all these chargers right here, they'll turn off when they fully charge. That way it doesn't overcharge it. And it won't set homes, on fire.
No.
No.
All the 3 chargers we were talking about today, they are all very good chargers. As far as the eFest goes, a lot of shops have them, but some of them are a little slower to get them. For these ones here, you can find them pretty much any shop you walk into is going to have the Nitecore Intel charger, either the i2, the i4, or is it the i1 is the original, the 1 bay?
Yeah.
So, any shop you go into, you're going to find one of these two. As far as that one might take a little bit of driving or a little online looking, but definitely worth the money. I'll probably be picking myself one up.
Pretty much it comes down to, do you travel a lot or are you in and out of your house a decently amount? If you're in and out of your house pretty much once or 3 times a day, yeah, I would say go ahead and use the eFest 6 bay. Just because, like, to me, I have a lot of batteries, as you can see in the video, and that's not all of them either. When I used to use this guy a lot, I would basically build around my schedule around that. I knew as soon as it got done within a 4-hour period of charging 2 batteries when it's almost dead, I would have switching them on and off. That way, the next day I had off of work or the next day I had it, I don't have to worry about charging at all. But now that I pretty much got this guy, for fuck's sake, I don't even know what to do with my life anymore. I used to build around my whole schedule around charging my 18650s. Yeah, I was telling a few people that come in and out of the shop, I was telling them, like, I don't know what the fuck to do with my life. I come here and I feel like I'm lost because I used to charge batteries all the time.
You used to have to, like, constantly check on, like, are they full yet? Are they full yet?
Yeah.
You'd be looking at your mod like, oh man, I'm almost empty. They're not charged.
Yeah, nowadays I'm just like, oh, your batteries are dead? Here you go. Just make sure you get them back. But yeah, traveling wise and price point of it, go ahead and go for one of these two. Honestly enough, this guy's a lot more efficient with traveling. Oh yeah. But at home, I don't repeat myself, and so is Zach over here, just here and there. I'm repeating myself a lot, more. Anyways, at home charger, go with the eFest 6 bay. It's very efficient.
They're badass.
Mm-hmm.
But that'll wrap it up. It's gonna be a lengthy one, so hope you guys like it. So from Clown Out Studios, boom, we're clowning out. Ooh, maybe.
Redo. Z does that shit. Hold it.
There it is.
There you go. All right.
From Clown Out Studio.
And stick around for the Snowwolf review. That's gonna come soon.
From Clown Out Studios, we're clowning out.